are my big ones. Let's say worst human being here.
Well, I think, look, given that this is supposed to be the year 2022, I mean, you got to say that,
yes, in 2022, we all say SBF.
SBF was the winner of this, hands down.
Okay, congratulations to SBF. You are consensus worst human being.
For this year. I mean, not ever, but
for
just
this year, only for this year.
Right.
Yeah, we all hate you equally.
Okay, who's number 2?
Why do you hate him?
Why do I hate him? Because all those people lost their money. And, you know, there's it's causing chaos. I feel terrible for all these people who lost money. That's why I hate him. Ugh, it's disgusting.
Did you see
anybody have a second most loathsome person?
That the 2 guys copped to please Caroline Ellison and Gary
they flipped
Wang?
like pancakes.
They flipped, but it turns out that they actually did engineer a backdoor into FTX, and Alameda has been doing this
Wong
for years.
Wrote it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's game over.
They're getting 10 years. He's getting life. Game over.
Well, should we talk about that interesting defense strategy that we were discussing in the chat?
Oh, yeah.
That apparently, I think this is actually a fascinating defense strategy. I think this is their only shot. One of our besties had this theory that he was prescribed 2 prescription drugs. One was Adderall. What was the other one called? This was not a drug.
ESAM?
The patch.
It's a drug I wasn't familiar with. I guess it's a patch. But when you combine these 2 things, apparently it basically shuts down or kills the part of your brain that deals with
inhibition.
It's cocaine.
Yeah.
What if his defense strategy was, like only an insane person would do this, and I was acting insane because I was prescribed these drugs that had these drug conflicts, and it like killed part of my brain.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it,
what if every criminal on Wall Street said cocaine is my defense?
But this, you could say maybe he was legally prescribed it if you could show the prescription. By the way, I'm not saying this should get him off. We're basically workshopping what his only shot of his defense would be, right?
Well, and think about it, Sacks. He acted manic after FTX collapsed. So that mania of doing 20 Twitter spaces would be
There's something so insane about what he did, right? It's almost like a prescribed insanity defense. Like I was prescribed a drug combination that made me insane.
Anybody have a most loathsome company as we wrap?
The only way that you could come up with that is like you'd have to have 2 parents that were like law professors or something.
All right. Most loathsome company, FTX
what if
for me.
This is his defense, you know?
Yeah. My parents, boo-hoo.
No. He'll claim insanity, J. Cal. He'll say...
Of course, yeah.
And they'll have do we think that his parents aren't going to help his defense?
At this point, this kid's got to go away for life. That's it.
You think life? Wow.
I think it's got to be life. I think it's got to be 30 plus years. I mean, it's just going to be billions of dollars. What kind of justice system do we have when people go away for 20, 30, 40 years?
How many years per billion would you sentence?
A decade per billion, at least. Yeah, I mean, you got to put it proportional. Sacks, don't you think the justice system needs to look at other people who are in jail for selling cocaine, for selling marijuana, for robbing a convenience store? They'll put somebody away for robbing a convenience store for a decade or 2. What are they going to put him in jail for? Just because somebody came in with a gun and robbed a convenience store, they get 20 years? This kid's going to get off? Screw that.
Yeah, look, I think, what do you guys think the over-under is here? You think it's life?
I'll set it at 35 years.
I think 30.
I'll take the over.
I'll take 30. I think 30 is the over.
I think this is Madoff level.
I said a good line then. What's yours, Friedberg?
I think this is Madoff level.
No, I agree. Over on 30. Yeah, I said 35. I think it's going to be multiple hundreds of years sentence.
I agree.
And he'll be gone for life. Yeah.
I think it's going to be life, but I said a good line. Okay.